Hey you guys, it's your girl Sarah the One here, spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. We are channeling for Sagittarius in December. Wait, is that what she say? Every sign has its own road. I was in love with the Sagittarius. See the emotions he put me through. Oh, from Capricorn to Aquarius, they all got their different minds. The affection of a Virgo. Which sign matches you with mine? I don't know. It's just that. I was in love with a Sagittarius. He blew my mind. He also had a flip side. Too much like a Gemini. Hey, he was freaking like a Taurus. The way he handled me, yeah. Flirtatious like an Aries. Which sign is best for me? Ooh, y'all be going through a journey. Or I just wanted to sing that song. But this is for Sagittarius, North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising. And now the air done got clear as fuck. So, let me take 3 deaths. 3 deaths. Oh, I don't know what kind of message this gonna be. Y'all, the message has been pretty straight to the point, pretty in light, honey. Uh-oh. Now my bottle didn't feel, child. Let me take 3 deaths. Oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say 3 deaths, but I keep saying 3 deaths. I'm not actually channeling somebody actually dying. Disclaimer, entertainment purposes only. But I am hearing 3 deaths, and that's all I'm gonna say. I keep hearing 3 deaths, 3 deaths, 3 deaths. So, yeah. Let me get my water. I do hear something about a love child, not necessarily in reference to death. Let me see, I'm grounded. Somebody is, oh shit, something about a birth of a child is significant. Let me see. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and what I say, North Node. Your big 3 is significant though, Sagittarius. So look at all your big 3. So for you, Sag, I need you to look at specifically, you're the only group I told this. I need you to go through my messages, which ain't that many. I just started this YouTube channel. Even though I've had an older YouTube, and y'all may see me push. Actually, for y'all, I'm giving y'all all my business. But I may post some of my older videos that I still have from my old YouTube channel on here. So you may want to be on the lookout for those, Sagittarius. Those could resonate. The few that I will post. But, excuse me, I drank water. I was going to say it's not a confirmation burp. I just drank water, but excuse me. But for you all, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, I need y'all to look at y'all big 3. So I need you to look at your moon sign, figure it out, your rising, and your sun sign. And I need you to figure out which sign it is. And some of y'all may have the same, like Sagittarius may repeat for some of y'all. So that's significant. That's extra confirmation. The numbers 1, 2, 3 could be significant. And I need you to look at each message corresponding to whatever those signs are. Disclaimer, this is not professional, legal, or medical or mental health advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know why I want to say viewer discretion is advised. This is 18 and up. This is 18 and up. It's your girl Queen Cup. So I feel like I'm going to be doing some deep steam right now. Something about washing your eyes, coming clean. So yeah, let's get into it. Damn, Sagittarius, I had to give you all the disclaimers. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm receiving. I feel like you've been real quiet. And I feel like you're pissed off. I feel like something or somebody lied to you or tried to lie on you. And you found out some sort of truth. Or some sort of plan. You could be a male. Or you could be like a Sag and yo got a homeboy that went through this. or a brother that went through this, or an uncle that went through this. Either way, like, you're very much indirectly but sort of directly in the situation, and you, I don't know, I guess you may be more spiritual, or you just wanted some insight, and for some reason you came to my page, and I'm just here to give you clarity, child. Damn, I want to put my journey cards up, but all these other decks is calling me, so I don't know if I'm using all three. It's something about changing. I picked this deck up, but then I don't know if y'all saw me. I had this bag. It's 2 decks in here. This one that I made with no cards and the actual, like, deck. And then my Lenormand deck, Kipper deck came. I'm going to use both, and then I'm going to clarify with them Oracle cards. Okay, let's see what the overall things is for Sagittarius. We're going to have to break y'all shit down. I ain't trying to be on y'all shit all down this way. It says fogged in, go slow, take time. Yeah, you've been trying to figure some shit out. And then it says staying focused, but I heard focusing on you, hold the course. So you've been like, I don't know, you've been real quiet on purpose. You've been real, like, stealthy, if that makes sense. You've been trying to see who been, like, stealing from you, taking from you. I'm hearing something about corroborating a story. Somebody was lying, or someone had lied, or someone had came to you with some information, and she was trying to tell you something about a scenario, and you didn't know if you should believe her. And this could have been a friend or a partner. She communicated to you in her own way, maybe spiritually, maybe she pulled cards, maybe she was a messenger. And I feel like you didn't take heed to her messages, but for some reason they really resonated. Yeah, confirmation. I just got, like, they really, really resonated. Yeah. Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. And I keep repeating that for a reason, because I'm trying to remind you, no matter how good this message is, I need you to go look at all your big 3. So I don't know if you, whatever Sagittarius is for you to repeat, okay, that's 2 of the signs. Go find the 3rd one. For the rest of y'all, Sagittarius is one of the big 3. So go find and watch the other 2 videos, and it's going to help all the shit to come together. But if you want even more tea, and my shit is really hitting like that, because I'm really her. You can email spiritualoasis@gmail.com, because my shit really do be hitting, okay? Vegas is significant. I don't know if you're going to Vegas, went to Vegas, or you want to go to Vegas, or you're going to Vegas soon. Something in their heart ain't right. I just heard something in their heart ain't right. Oh, shit. We got house. I heard my heart ain't right. Lovers. Shit. Yeah, I heard my heart ain't right. What the fuck I just say? 8:18 on the clock. Look that up. It says 31 bad health. So, this is about judge and jury. So, I gotta remember the title, y'all. Shit, judge and jury. Sagittarius, judge and jury. Who is the judge and who is the jury? Like I said, if I get quiet, I'm processing, I'm downloading. Because Spirit want me to channel this in a certain way. You have to decide, Sagittarius. And I'm hearing other zodiac signs, but I'm not going to tell y'all the ones I'm hearing, because I really, as petty as it sounds, I need y'all to go figure out what that is. But y'all are the judge. Or I said y'all are the jury. You have to figure out where you stand and who you stand with. On what side of the coin, on what side of the river, on what side of, I don't know, good versus bad. Like, just take it symbolically. Like, what side do you stand on? Who do you want to be? And even if you made a decision, you can still, I don't know what the fuck you did. Again, I'm not giving mental health, medical, legal advice, but whoever you are, whatever y'all are, whoever y'all is, like, you don't have to, if you, let's say you made a decision, right? And it wasn't the best decision. You do not have to stay in that type of energy of shame, guilt, remorse, resentment, especially guilt. And you feel like now that you made this decision, no matter how crazy it seems that you made it, that you can't be better, get better, or have better. It may take you a lot of time, energy, and resources, or I'm getting just a lot of energy to move from that type of situation or spot. But, you know, you may need to for your own soul, for your own sanctity, for your own sanctity. Actually, this is deep, deep, deep Sagittarius. So that's for some of y'all. For the rest of y'all, I'm gathering that y'all can't see everything, and that's why we have fall card here, staying focused. And because y'all can't see, y'all not really listening to everything and listening to everybody, and y'all not taking the heed and taking the messages, and y'all not staying the course. Y'all are kind of just folly like energy, like out there doing what you want to do, moving how you want to move, being seen how you want to be seen. You're not coming into a full agreement with yourself, with your spirit, with your soul. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And this is why you said, I think I said, and I'm channeling as if I'm hearing you. Take it as it resonates. I'm one of them bitches. I can do that. And this is not my first rodeo. And it's giving like what I said, my heart isn't healthy, or my heart hurt, or something like that. That's why we got bad health here. And it's right in between house and lovers. And I did say some of y'all might have had a child, or this is dealing with a child, or a child is significant. Either way, take it as it resonates. This is a general message, so I'm just trying to piece it together as best as I can with all the pieces I'm getting. But you don't seem to be moving from a heartfelt space, a sincere space, and now you want out, or they want out. So you could have been in a divine partnership or connection, and someone in this connection, I also heard the word love affair, so some of y'all could be in the third party as well too. And maybe you had a divine partner, a divine counterpart, and now they're seeing that you didn't have the best interest for them in y'all love life, and y'all partnership, and y'all home, and y'all stability, and they want out. This person also could have a child, or have a child, or just have a child. They have a child. For some of y'all, you could be male or female. And of course they could be male or female. And now that that person has left, you are very upset, and you don't know what to do. So you could have messed over somebody that was very genuine to you, and it's left you very heartbreaking and shaken up, and you really don't know what to do. You don't know how to assess the situation. You don't know how to move forward. It's really deep. You could have thought that this was your wife or your husband. You could have thought that this was someone you was going to be with forever. But you knew. I'm hearing for some of y'all, you knew. You knew whatever you did to mess up, or whatever decision you made, for some reason, like, you knew it wasn't going to stay, wasn't going to land. So I don't know if you self-sabotage, or it was a setup, or you knew you possibly, I don't know, you didn't have a self-worth, or you just felt like you just knew it wasn't gonna work. You could have already just deemed that not working, and it manifested. You could have just assumed, like, as good as this person is, it's just not gonna work. And by doing that, it thwarted your connection with them. And that's why I said it could take time. Let me say this, because it seemed like there's gonna be different things going on. But if for some of y'all this is a significant relationship, if this person, for some of y'all, I don't know what y'all did. Now, if you out here beating and abusing and cheating on people, this is not for you. But if it's just like genuine connection and love and communication and growth, maybe give them some time, but I wouldn't just give up yet. you know, don't be overbearing, I'm getting, but just give them some space. For the other group of y'all, if y'all so adamant on you knew, like you knew, like it ain't like nothing was opposing you, or like it was an individual knowing, like it's almost giving like you deem them. What am I trying to say? Damn it, God. Hold on. Let me think. Let me process. It ain't a think, but it's like, let me see what this is gonna. It gotta make sense. You had a connection with somebody, and that connection didn't work. And since that connection didn't work, you're in your feelings. But just because that connection didn't work, don't mean that connection is all the end of all connections. It's almost like Spirit wants some of y'all to get up and make that connection work, which is for a very, very small few, like 3, 4, 5 of y'all. The rest of y'all is done, it's dead, but it's because it's supposed to be another connection. But this connection is so heavy on you that it's blocking you from moving forward. And you're not allowing yourself to move forward because you're so hurt and sick about the self-sabotage that you created within the connection. You could be a male or have a lot of masculine energy, but you definitely giving male vibes. I'm not going to hold you. It could be like this was just a deep lesson learned connection, and it really, really hurt you. And God is like, okay, well, cool, but let's go to the next one. For some of you all, you're in the connection right now, and you're trying to figure out how to rectify what you did. You're trying to figure out how to be a better partner, a better father, a better maybe fiance, husband. Like I said, because the girl I'm talking about, I'm be honest with you, it's given I'm talking about a man, which is y'all, and a female, but you can reverse the roles. And she is the mother of your child, and you trying to figure out how you can be a better father to her. And for some reason, I hear some of y'all are tempted, and you know, you may have been you may have created it's not giving infidelity though, whatever the temptation is. The temptation could just be your vices, right? It could be, you know, something to do with your money, your gambling, your habits. It could just be like how you handle them, how you speak to them. It could be the patterns you have. It could be just certain things that are just toxic. It's not giving like you were a cheater, because you're not a cheater, actually. But if you was, like I said, this isn't for you. Cheating and abuse is not. It's just giving like you yourself, like you against you. And that person is like, I'm done, I'm tired, I'm through. And like I said, for a few of you all, you know, go get your person. Male or female, vice versa, switch the roles. For some of you all, I'm hearing the word, you're having to move out. You're having to leave the home. You're having to leave the space. Or she left. No. Take it back. You're left. You're leaving. You have to leave the space. Like, they're putting you out. Like, tomorrow, today type shit. Like, in real time. And if you didn't know, you know. It's almost like, to be honest, I feel like some of y'all are claircognate. And that's why I was so kind of weird, because it's like I'm hearing spirit, but I'm also like hearing your perspective, if that makes sense, or hearing your voice or your thoughts. And as if I'm you, which is very different. And I guess my question would be, now I'm just being nosy because this is deep. Like, why did you say you knew it wasn't gonna work? But you know what I'm thinking? Like, even if the person is divine, that don't mean it's your person. And it's interesting that I'm saying it, because that's basically what I said. Like, God is like, okay, this person is good, but it's somebody else. So maybe this person was just there to just be there. There ain't necessarily got to be a karmic. It ain't got to be necessarily nothing toxic. But it could just be that person was just there. I mean, it ain't giving like they helped you ascend or nothing, or taught you no deep lessons. It could have just been like you needed love, they needed love, and y'all just loved each other. This also could just be someone you had a child with too. Like, and they were just very nurturing to you. But it wasn't like that. And you see how like the messages, just take it as it resonates, y'all. All y'all not gonna get all the parts. And you can't, because they conflicting. So, you know, many of you all, I ain't gonna say many, but a good number of you all, this is kind of the energy. Like that person wasn't supposed to stay forever. It very much was like a high, loving vibe type of person. Um, but they wasn't supposed to stay. Now you got to move and go to the next thing. For some of y'all, like I said, 3, 4, 5 y'all, that's how many few like I'm getting relatively. Like, yeah, you need to go figure that out. But the rest of you all, I don't know, let it go, let it flow, right? Let me see what else. We have go slow, take time. This took a lot of time too. Like, this wasn't like a month relationship, a year relationship. Like, this could have been like 6 or 7 years. This is a long ass damn. We got 6 down here. This was a long ass relationship. And y'all could have been, y'all went off and on. This is somebody you was with. This is somebody you was actually with for about 6 or 7 years. And you just very much just didn't know if you should leave, if you should stay, or what to do. I don't know. It's almost giving like, has anybody ever been in a connection where it didn't necessarily grow you or take from you, but you was just in a connection? And for me, this is the first time I'm channeling this, but this is the energy I'm getting. And like, I don't know, me personally, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna actually think about my relationships or even situationships, but like, I feel like damn near, and it's probably because just my placements, I feel like damn near every connection I've had, relationship, situationship, for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever, on and off for 29 years, whatever, like, I feel like they all pretty much damn near taught me something. Like, I had some feelers in there, but they were at least for fun. Like, I can say they were for fun. And I'm not saying this person wasn't for fun, but it's like, I don't know why this happened, and I'm maybe getting to it in this message, but it's very general. But I'm giving you some clarity and confirmation to help kind of ground with 22 minutes on the clock. Confirmation, some balancing, just some grounding. But it's just giving at the very most, like, they wasn't supposed to stay. So I don't know if they outstayed their welcome, and a lot of things were created when they overstayed their welcome. And now, like, you gotta leave, you gotta go all of a sudden. And again, remember, certain people were showing you and telling you things, or maybe you watched tarot for years, or maybe you spiritual, you was having your own dreams, maybe you pull your own cards, male or female, switch the roles. You could be the girl, you could be the baby mama. I don't fucking know. But you didn't pay attention to the signs and signals, and you already knew any effing way. And for a Sagittarius, male or female, y'all be knowing. Y'all got old souls. Y'all come back already teachers. Like, one of your archetypes is teacher, philosopher. Like, you already have a lot of like innate knowledge. And if you are woke and spiritual, or just wanting someone who like moves to the own beat of their drum, you already got a lot of things in you. This also could be triggering to hear. It could be triggering up old wounds. It's just, this relationship, I don't think it was like a karmic. I'm getting, it may not even be a soulmate. I think it's just someone you cared about and got a liking to, and y'all just had a connection. And for some reason, spirit ended the connection. But like you said, you already knew that. And some of it, a lot of it, not some, I'm hearing a lot of it was because of trauma. But I'm saying it wasn't no 6, 7 months. It's giving 6 or 7 years. Like, I'm even looking at my book on the side, trying to process the message I'm getting, and it's saying destiny. Like, this was like destined. So let's get into it. That's the back start of this message. And we 24 minutes in. So what I got so far, because I am very interested, and I'm not laughing, I'm just fucking interested, right? Please go look at your sun, moon, and rising, okay? Please, please, please. I keep remembering to say that. Comment, like, subscribe, tip your girl, okay? We finna get into it. Sag, I don't know. I did hear hour, and I was playing when I heard that, but I think your message may be damn near hour, and I don't want nobody mad at me. I don't need nobody mad at me. That's just the energy it's giving, and that's just what it's gonna give. So let's get into it. 24 minutes and 24 minutes are on the clock. Let's see. Okay, so we had the next card that came out was imprisonment. So I'm gonna put these up here since that was like the first part of the message. I feel like we're gonna have groups, so I'm gonna have to like move these cards out. So the next part of it, we have imprisonment. Okay, and I'm gonna read the book for this. Y'all see it, your girl can channel, but let's just see what it says. It says, on this challenging card, we see a pair of battered hands clutching the iron bars in harsh prison. The tattered sleeves offer scant cover to a set of bony wrists. Literally, this card is a prison, jail, asylum, rehab center, bank, or military barracks. Fuck. It says more abstractly, it stands for any locked off limits insecure place. It represents a sense of confinement, imprisonment, isolation, and a desperate motionless. While expectation card 28 has a sense of time limit, this card does not. It says this card of being is trapped whether in a relationship, job, or situation. I feel y'all might have been trapped, bitch. Oh, I just thought something. It says it speaks of fear, loneliness, and isolation. When combined with card 23 courthouse, this card is a little prison or jail time. It says with card 31, it is bad health. It can be hospital or illness. Oh my God. I'm not going to tell y'all what the fuck I thought, but I'm going to tell y'all. It says it refers to a large building, institutions, and bad luck. Okay, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm not giving mental health or legal advice, but I was getting mental health. Mental health. Some of y'all, and I'm not judging no fucking body, but I don't know if the fear of the connection or because of the connection or why you was in the connection, it is giving like some of y'all may have been in a mental institute, or you feel like that, or you had dreams of that, or you had projections of that, but it is giving like mental institution energy. And when I was first reading the card, when it said asylum and rehab, those are the words that really jumped out to me. What else it say? It says perhaps you're facing insurmountable barriers. It says imprisonment does not necessarily refer to an